I am back on Mom Hill. It's that time of year again. So grateful for that, which is what our Sizzle series is about today. But I just want to quickly recap. We are bringing to you, and we're going to finish it up this week. Lauren, Maria, Lindsay, and myself have been bringing, or are bringing, an 8-part series on our 8 pillars of health at VFit. And this is leading up to the Summer Sizzle, which you've got about 10 days to sign up for. And it's just, these pillars are so important to us and truly become our lifestyle. And we just want to share the importance of them, how simple they truly are. But Maria, we were actually all 4 of us talking yesterday and saying, like, these pillars are your roadmap for health, longevity, like mental, spiritual, physical well-being. And when I say simple, that doesn't always mean it's easy. And I'll talk about that today with our gratitude pillar. But if you follow these 8 pillars and really stay focused to like try to pour into each of them the best you can every day, like your quality of life is going to change. We've been doing this since before VFit, like 10 years. And for me, what really helps is like when I fall off track, when I feel in a funk, when I'm feeling not myself, like you just have to come back to these pillars and see which one is kind of empty and pump some air into that. I think about a wheel. Like if some compartments of your wheel have no air in it, your wheel is not going to be able to spin very well. It's going to go bump, 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 bump. And that's how you're going to feel in life. On the flip side, if all of your pillars have just a little bit of air and they're all just small, your wheel's going to spin and you're going to go through your days, but it's going to take a lot more effort and energy on your part. And so I started, if you've missed it, we're putting this in a blog too, with exercise. That's what we do at VFit, a big part of it, how important exercise is. Maria went on to talk about me time and self-care. And for me, that's always been my toughest pillar. But it's so important. Then Lindsay talked about getting outside, like the beauty of fresh air and just vitamin D. And the cool thing with these pillars, they can be stacked together. You can go outside for your me time, right? And then get some exercise while you're doing it. It's not like 8 different things. They definitely blend together. Lauren talked about food and how food is fuel and loving your body and doing what your body needs and, what feels good to you. And it may look different to everybody. And then today I'm coming in with gratitude. And this is a pillar I always say, you can have this pillar full every day, any circumstance, no matter what. But that doesn't mean it's easy. It's one thing to say, yes, I can have gratitude. It is a mindset. It is a practice. It is a muscle. And it doesn't mean it's always easy. Like when you're in a negative rut, if you haven't slept, if you're going through a storm, like it's not going to be natural to first go to gratitude, but it's something you can always control. Like you are in charge of your thoughts, your brain. It's important, again, what you're letting in, not letting all these negative things and news and all this crazy outside noise get into your brain. But I mean, gratitude, start just seeking it. Like you can journal about it every morning. The first thing I write in my journal every single morning is, thank you, God, for today. Like, thank you for this opportunity to grow closer to you, to learn more, to serve more. Like, I'm just grateful for that. Even this morning, I caught myself I kind of woke up in a funk. I told the class this morning, but discipline got me going and moving. And I know that makes me feel better. But I caught myself like, man, the laundry feels like it's never going to end. It's like load after load. And then I have to do this and I have to do this. We get like that word have to. What if you say, I get to do this? All of a sudden I'm like, oh my gosh, I have a house full of people that make clothes dirty, like as silly as that sounds. And sometimes you got to fake it till you believe it. But like, I am grateful my house is full of life. It's full of dirt. It's full of dishes to clean and laundry. And they'll even going through a storm, like what can you be grateful for? Maybe someone takes your parking spot. I always like this one. And you're trying to get up close because I don't know why we all try to do that. And someone takes your parking spot and you have to end up parking further away. And then I'm like, I'm grateful I've got legs that can walk further. Maybe that person needed that closer parking spot. Like I get a few more steps in and all of that. So gratitude, when you start seeking it, journaling about it, writing it down, post-its, you guys know post-its are like my favorite thing. I have them everywhere. Start to write mantras, gratitude posts, give them to your family. At night, journal 5 things. Like if you have nothing to be grateful about, just sit down and try to write out 5 things. Or if you're having a hard time thinking of what to be grateful for, write out 5 things. And even if you can't get to those 5 things today or at that moment, what it's going to do, because you got a reticular activation system in your brain, which is going to seek more of what you put at the front of it, you're going to start looking and seeing things in your day to be grateful for that maybe you wouldn't have seen in that way before. And gratitude will change your life. It is a mindset. It's how you show up. It's how you view the world. Like, we have a lens that we view the world, and you have choices on, look which way you look at things through. And it's the most powerful lens you can look through. Look through one of gratitude, see the blessings, connect to your spirit, like just even the littlest things. Like today, there's been days, no joke, when we do the resets and stuff and we have to share our gratitude, like, I'm grateful I made it through the day, all my kids stayed alive, and I got a shower. Like, there is nothing too simple to be grateful for. And then some days it'll be like, oh my gosh, God's work was so amazingly intricate, and this happened and this happened, and you like can't stop being grateful. So this is an important pillar. It's one everybody can have every day, anytime, under any circumstance, but you do have to practice. You do have to put in the work, just like training a squat in your muscles. Gratitude is a muscle. So go ahead and flex it, my friends. What are you grateful for today? I'd love to hear. All right, I'm grateful for all of you, and I say that every single day, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Sign up for that Sizzle if you have not yet. It is going to be amazing. It's 8 weeks. You get a small team. You get a coach. You guys are going to meet every other week. You're going to build each week. You're going to focus as a group on one of the pillars and just mastermind and support each other and build those deeper connections, which connection is a pillar that will be talked about later this week. I talked yesterday, like, that's how we operate as a trainer team. Like, we have each other's back. Like, we need each other. And these small group programs are so important. We picked the summer on purpose. We know you guys are busy. No one is allowed to fall off track in the summer. I'll come after you. Sign up for the Sizzle. It'll keep you on track through one of the craziest parts of the year. And our goal is, again, December 31st, coming to that New Year's Eve party we have every year and showing up and being strong and making it to the finish line of the year. You didn't come this far to only come this far, team. We've got your back. All right. Have a wonderful day. Love y'all.